In fact, we actually do have some of that new information right now. As you said, fire officials are meeting at this moment. They've just posted an update here on the wall for everyone. Good morning and welcome to the 2014 Oregon gubernatorial debate, the second time these two candidates will be meeting. Come with me and check this out. This right here, you know what you call this right here? You call this a drop in the bucket. Hey Travis, look, I found your favorite, an elephant ear. It is good, let me tell you. We'll have more from the fair after this. A smaller army, getting rid of some Air Force attack jets, and cutting back on some benefits for the men and women already enlisted in our armed forces. Keep your eye right here in the upper right-hand corner of your screen. That is a semi-truck that's crossing the railroad tracks, but the driver of this semi-truck is apparently looking back at his trailer, and he doesn't see this train coming his way. Representative Richardson, can you tell us one thing that you like about your opponent in this race? In this climate that we live in, anytime there is a shooting on a school ground campus, immediate lockdown, that also triggers a whole series of procedures, not just for the school, but also for law enforcement. They had to clear that building. Students were kept in their rooms. Several of the students we talked to said that they actually had things barricading their door to get out of their room. I think I just want to leave with some final thoughts, specifically a conversation I had with a student as he was finally walking out of this building after the lockdown. He said to me that one of the things he hopes most that comes out of this on Monday is that the students take with us a sense of not just the tragedy and the loss that certainly everyone is feeling, but this is an opportunity to reach out to some of the other students, whether they know them or not, and create a supporting environment that will hopefully be a path to prevent a tragedy like this in the future. We'll of course keep following the story. We'll have updates at 6 o'clock as well as on our website, ktvz.com. It's been a hot topic on ktvz.com. Over 140 comments on the story about the California police officer pulling a gun in downtown Bend after a fight. Senator Merkley stopped by OSU Cascades today on his education affordability campaign. News of the Ebola virus hitting the U.S. is fanning fears it could spread and fast, but it's important to know the facts before you panic. Alicia Inns is joining me now. And Alicia, you talked to some doctors today who said there's no reason to panic. Two girls involved in Friday's deadly rollover crash remain in critical condition tonight. Move over beer. There's a new buzz in beverages, and this one is brewing excitement in adults and youth alike. Is the Duck turning its back on Oregon? It is the only public university in the state with a falling number of students from Oregon, and it's cashing in on all of those out-of-state students. In this special report, I went to Eugene to find some answers.
Dear Melissa, I'm pleased to offer you admission to the University of Oregon for the fall 2013 term.
Bend High senior Melissa Hubler is on her way to being a Duck.
I just really love the culture of Eugene.
It's a culture that's changing. Last fall was the first time Oregonians were in the minority in the freshman class.
Most of our budget to run the University of Oregon comes from tuition, comes from students.
It's simple math. Out-of-state students pay triple the amount of in-state students like Melissa. That's driving a major change. In-state enrollment has dropped by just over 500 students over the last decade. Out-of-state numbers have jumped almost 4,700, up 64%.
We're not interested in pumping more dollars, state dollars, into universities to serve more out-of-state students.
Ben Cannon is Governor Kitzhaber's chief education advisor. A major goal for the governor, seeing more Oregonians in college. But money seems to be driving U of O to pass on Oregon students. In the 03-04 school year, U of O brought in $68 million in tuition from out-of-state students, 69 from Oregonians, about a 50-50 split. Last year, U of O collected $221 million from out-of-state students, nearly double the amount from in-state. Does all that out-of-state money, to an extent, subsidize the students that are in-state?
Yes.
For students like Melissa, that out-of-state money helps, but it comes at a price. Fewer Oregonians on campus. Oregonians used to make up 70% of the campus. Last year, it was just 58%.
Their likelihood and ability to get state funding is tied to, and increasingly so, their ability to serve Oregon students.
Despite more than a century of support from the state of Oregon, the Ducks may not care anymore.
We are a very popular school out of state at the moment. We are a hot school.
That means a huge pot of money waiting to be grabbed.
They sent me this little trinket in the mail. It's like a luggage tag.
And for Melissa, fewer of her high school friends making it to U of O. The day starts brimming with optimism.
My hopes are high, Matt.
I'm ready.
So
As
like
ready
we-
as I'm ever going to get.
Come on in.
Mount Bachelor instructor Nate Edgel, yes, spelled N8, assures me he's taken on bigger challenges than me.
All I need to do is give pressure to that arc, and that should make my snowboard turn.
Easier said than done.
That's okay.
3 rides up the magic carpet, a lift built for kids, and with plenty of Nate's encouragement,
Good job. Good job.
and I'm ready for my first chairlift. Getting on, no problem.
There you go.
Getting off, whoa. There's no shortage of things to remember.
Keep those hips down. Keep those toes up. Flex the ankle on that board. Lift up those right toes nice and high. Stand on that left heel.
I'm not going to the right.
Good instruction or natural talent, I'm picking up speed. The wind in my face, the sun glistening overhead, the mountain peaks cut against a blue sky. It's perfect until...
So what I'd like you to do, we're going to get a little bit advanced here.
Did he just say advanced?
Toe edge turn.
This is where I hit the wall.
Oh!
What happened?
I failed. Again.
Nate has a secret weapon for moments like this. He lies.
You got this. Perfect, Matt. Nice work. Nice work.
When your dream is to make the Olympics, or at least our Olympic zone coverage, there's no quitting.
All right, 4 times the charm.
Okay, maybe the 50th time is the charm.
Oh, I was so close. I was so close to making it around. All right, the nemesis. The front edge turn.
It's not pretty, but there it is.
Harder, harder.
Elation lasts but a moment before I'm back on my backside, but with newfound confidence.
I feel like I'm not quite Olympic standard, but I'm close. I'm close.